The Trump administration suffered a major legal setback late this past week when a federal judge, who, by the way, was appointed by a Republican, George W. Bush, ruled that 4 members of the Trump administration, 4 Trump officials, are going to have to sit for sworn depositions, meaning under penalty of perjury, you're going to tell the truth about just what the hell DOGE is actually doing. Do they have access to sensitive data? Do they have access to everybody's personal data? And if so, why? And does this pose a threat to the safety of anybody's data or the safety of federal government data? Now, this lawsuit was brought against the Department of Government Efficiency by leftist groups and labor unions, so kudos to them. This is a big victory. The only problem is they did want depositions with Trump officials. And as I said, the judge obviously said, yes, you can do it, but the judge limited it to 4. And you can only get 1 person from each area. Here's what it is. Bates' order will allow unions and liberal groups suing to question 4 officials, 1 from DOGE's White House headquarters, 1 each from the Labor Department, the Department of Health and Human Services, and the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. So they only get 1 person from each of these departments. And unfortunately, those people, based on the judge's ruling, are going to be chosen by the Trump administration. So it is a setback for Donald Trump and DOGE and Elon Musk, but it's not as big of a setback as it probably should have been. You know, limiting who you can take a deposition of, limiting just 1 person per department, almost maybe defeats the purpose of even having depositions. Especially when you don't get to pick the people, right? Like if the unions got to pick who they want to talk to, it'd be a totally different story. But with the Trump administration getting to say, okay, all right, fine. We're going to pick our best liars. We're going to pick our best deceivers, our best little talking heads, and they're going to be the ones that talk to you during the deposition. And, you know, we'll see what happens from that. But again, I have to reiterate, the thing that works against the Trump administration here is that these are sworn depositions. So if you lie in this deposition, you can be charged with perjury. So that is a very real threat. Now, maybe it's not, though, because if they're charged with perjury in a federal case, I think there's a guy in Washington, D.C. that would just say, don't worry about it, I'm going to pardon you. So maybe it's not a victory at all. Maybe it is. I don't know. There's too many different weird things because this Trump administration has no respect for the government. They have no respect for the institutions they're destroying. But most importantly, they have no respect for the rule of law. They have no respect for the judges. They have no respect for the groups that are suing them. So they will cover up, they will lie, and they will get away with it. Now, getting away with the lie, legally speaking, is one thing. Winning this lawsuit, however, is another. And right now, everything does appear to be working against them. And I gotta tell you, Elon Musk is obviously not happy with this judge, as he is now calling for this judge to be impeached. So, you know, I guess that means the judge is on the right track with this ruling. We'll just have to wait and see what happens during those sworn depositions. Thanks for watching today, everybody. And don't forget, if you're not already, please do subscribe to this channel. We have fresh content going up every single day, and I would really hate for you to miss out on that. And speaking of missing out, if you're not following me across all other social media outlets, then get on it. You can follow the links in the description of this video.